Welcome back to the D&D Talk Wrestling Weekly Rewind,
where we hit the news inside and outside of the ring. There's a top WWE star that suffered an injury. We also have some news regarding TKO, and also a wrestler not with the company anymore, which was kind of a surprise.
It came out of nowhere.
Yeah, so stay tuned. We're going to be going over all that and more.
Before we start today, we did want to give a shout out because we here at DDTW have a new member to the family. Our friend Derek and his girl just had their new baby, their new daughter last Wednesday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Congratulations. I'm happy for you guys. Nothing but the best wishes moving forward.
Absolutely. And get your ass back to work.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm done training. I'm done covering you. You need to come back.
Yeah, we're done helping. We're done.
You need to come back. They looked at me when they said PTS the other day. I'm like, I don't know.
We said hold the guy out for a week.
Nah, nothing but love, man. Best of luck to you and your family.
So, AEW started. It was made official that it's going to be Hangman Page versus Kyle Fletcher for the world title All Out. That's this weekend too. Shit, there's a lot of wrestling this weekend.
There was a lot of wrestling last weekend.
There was a lot of wrestling last weekend that we actually kind of forgot about. That
you forgot about one.
So did you. You forgot about it too until you saw it.
No, I don't even know what he's talking about. Don't listen to him because he has no.
There's a lot. This is on Saturday afternoon though. Now that I'm thinking about it, and Saturday night is WrestlePalooza. So
you're on Saturday afternoon. What's on Saturday afternoon?
All Out.
Oh.
And then WrestlePalooza is that night. There's a lot of wrestling this week and next week.
Yeah.
Whew. So being that AEW for the last 2 to 3 weeks was in the 2300 arena, the ECW arena, there was a Philly street fight between the AEW Women's World Champ, Timeless Toni Storm, and Sky Blue. There were some things in this match that I've been watching wrestling for my whole entire life, ECW forever. I haven't seen some of the stuff that happened here.
That's a bold statement.
Toni Storm did one of her like hip attacks where she goes to almost like what Asuka does, and then she sits on the ropes. Sky Blue hopped out of the ring to do that, and I don't know, Toni Storm was stuck in the ropes. So Sky Blue took a stapler and put a staple in each ass cheek. I was like, oh, okay. Then later on, Toni Storm put Sky Blue in the corner almost to do like a, what's called this? Not finisher, but...
Shatter Dreams?
Shatter Dreams in the corner where she had her legs up and stuff.
I feel like that wouldn't be as effective on a woman.
No, but what happened was more effective because Toni Storm took the stapler and put one in each ninny, and then stapled her hoo-ha, and I was like, oh, that must hurt a little bit there.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was, whew, yeah.
They must have went to the John Moxley wrestling school.
Or they must have trained at GCW for that.
Yeah, seriously.
Toni Storm did win. After the match, more people came out, and then it was, I think, announced there that there's a 4-way for the Women's World Title this weekend between Toni Storm, Chris Statlander, Thekla, and I can't remember the last. Oh, Jamie Hayter, who I don't know why, but reminds me of like a Scooby-Doo character. The way she dresses anymore, she looks like she's like a '70s rock star. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. She used to look like Becky, and now she's looking like she belongs in like Scooby-Doo Mystery Gang.
Which one, Thelma or Daphne?
Neither one, but the way she just dresses, it's like it reminds me of that era.
Okay.
More, you know what? The Partridge Family. Let's put it that way. It looks like she belongs in the Partridge Family.
Why would you pick the Partridge Family over the Brady Bunch?
Because I don't. Because she wears like the scarf and stuff. I don't remember the Brady Bunch wearing that.
Okay, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. Look at us, like aging ourselves.
Like,
obviously, we weren't alive for those shows.
No. Yeah, it was reruns.
But like, all you youngins now watching like Nick at Night, and you see King of Queens on that.
Oh my God. It's on TV Land, and it makes me feel old.
Like we predate that show. Like I don't. That was like the Nick at Night type stuff when we were young. Yeah. All these shows from the 70s and.
It was on like Nick at Night or TV Land because I feel like TV Land was always like the old
TV Land came a little later, but Nick at Night used to have like Lucy, Brady Bunch, Gilligan's Island.
I don't remember Gilligan's Island on there.
Oh, I do. I used to love that show.
I used to love I Love Lucy.
Oh, that was funny too.
The conveyor belt when they're taking the chocolate and putting it down their shirt. That's like the all time like I Love Lucy thing.
Yeah, she was an underrated comedian.
She's not She's not with us anymore, right?
No.
I didn't think so.
No,
she would. No, she was. That was a funny show.
But for that time to have a woman as a lead role, like it was her show. Like it was named after her.
No, it was absolutely her show.
You know what show I like too? Later on down the line though, maybe 90s, Roseanne.
I did, but I don't know why I didn't like the theme song.
Oh, I did?
I don't know why.
You played it the other day.
No. The playlist that I had played it. I played 90s themes because I wanted like the other ones that were on there. Home Improvement was on there. I wanted the Home Improvement one to play.
There's no theme. It's just him grunting.
That's fine. It just sounds like somebody in PTS picking up heavy stuff.
See, this is what we need to do. We need to have D&D talk and then other
random
things.
Stuff.
D&D talk TV shows, D&D talk movies.
We can do that.
We are going to.
That
was just a sneak peek.
That was a teaser. That was a
spoiler.
spoiler. Not a spoiler, a teaser.
A teaser.
Yeah.
It was a teaser. It was like a non-nude strip club. Just teasing.
Okay. So it was also announced in AEW that they're going to have a Unified Championship tournament. Only 3 matches, though. I guess technically 4. It's going to be the AEW...
Why is my sleeve rolled up like I'm freaking Deuce and Domino?
You gotta have the cigarette pack in there.
Seriously, where's Cherry at?
God. She's in PTS. Remember we used to call Leo Cherry at one point in time. I don't remember why.
Oh God.
But we did.
He's just slightly larger to John Cena.
I was gonna say slightly larger Cherry. It's the AEW Unified Champion Kazuchika Okada is gonna face Michael Okowu. Konosuke Takeshi is going to face Anthony Bowens, and then the Beast Muertos is going to battle Mascarada Dorado. And the winner of the 3 matches is going to have a triple threat at All Out. I don't know why it's only 3 matches. There's tons of people on the roster, but okay.
I just say battle.
I don't know, because that's how it was on the website, and I was writing it down
plagiarism,
like, verbatim. I don't know.
They're going to battle.
In a first for one of these matches, there was a $500,000 10-man tag. Oh
my God!
But the money was on the commentary table for once.
I'm sorry. I like AEW. I love the product.
I don't know why these matches
is good for wrestling, but these matches are so dumb.
They're funny to me. The money was on the table this time.
I don't care. Like what are we gonna do? Like the next D&D talk wrestling game that we have, there's not gonna be money on the table. We're gonna have Cheetos. Like, is this the Cheeto game?
Crunchy or puffed?
I'm a puffed guy.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I got it.
Don't you remember Little Giants?
Yes, I do. One of my favorite movies of all time.
Really? Puffed? Really?
Yeah.
It's been a hot minute since I had puffed ones, though, so...
No, because the crunchy, they're good, but sometimes they could just, sometimes you just want a snack that you don't have to work as hard to eat.
You're chewing on both. I don't know.
The puffed ones are so much easier to eat.
Let me guess, you suck on the puffed ones, don't you?
No, so sometimes, you know what I do? Like, when you wear a mouthpiece and you put it in your mouth?
You do that with the puffed ones?
Oh, yeah.
Why
and then you bite down on it, and then it's fun. it's like an event while you're eating. The crunchy ones they are what they are. They're just crunchy. You can't.
If only we had a food expert here that can tell us what one is better.
We know one.
We do know one.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to line up the food because
it'd be gone before.
Yeah, it would be. A lot of mouthpieces, a lot of puffs. Gone.
Oh,
instantly.
Man.
Well, what's wrong with eating a puff like that? I don't understand.
I don't know why, but I feel like when you said that, and I responded so quick, I feel like I used to do that with those. I would put them in like a mouthpiece and chomp down.
Did you ever eat bugles and put them on your fingers? And think like you have claws?
Yeah. This is why we get along so well.
Oh,
what are the random food things that I used to do like that? I don't know.
Oh, you know what I still do sometimes?
Oh, boy.
All right, so sometimes when I'm playing video games, I'll buy like the Lifesaver gummies, and then I'll just line them up on like my pinky, and I'm just playing. I'll just be like, and I'll bite one. Look, I got no shame. All right, I don't hide nothing. This is clarity. This is.
You want to know something?
What?
I do that too.
Oh God. I thought he was just about to rip into me for doing that, but
I do that too, because you got to roll them on your finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is pathetic.
No, I do that too because you got to roll them. Because if you try to stretch it, they're gonna break.
Yeah, they're gonna break.
So sometimes being smaller, you will fit in there better.
Or sometimes when I have gummy bears, like I won't do anything weird with them, but I'll just like eat the bag, and then the last one I won't eat because he's the winner.
No, see, that's a little.
Because he survives out of all the other ones.
That's a little. I don't know if.
And then the next time I eat gummy bears, I right now the reigning champion is. Last time I ate red one, so I got to see if someone the throne's red.
See, that's a little. I don't know about that one. That's a little much.
Listen, you got to enjoy life, right? What's the point in being here if you're gonna be serious all the time?
My chest hurts from laughing. So anyway,
it's either that or the monster. I don't know
it's probably the monster.
What's making your chest hurt.
There was a 10-man tag. The money was on the commentary table. Shockingly, it was the Death Riders and the Young Bucks, who actually came out to their government names, John and Nick Massey, which was. I still like how they're doing they're not EVP, so we're going to trash you anymore. They defeated the AEW tag champs of Brodito and the trios champs of the Ops. After the match, the Death Riders were still attacking the Ops until Darby Allin came out to sit and make the save, because it was also announced that it's Darby Allin versus Moxley in a casket match this weekend. That one might get a little... maybe they'll drill the holes into the top of the casket and light on fire or something.
Someone's going to get stabbed with something.
There's going to be bleeding within the first minute and a half.
They should have called it a coffin match.
What did I call it? I think they do call it a coffin match. I don't think they can call it a casket match.
Well, no, I just said that because Darby's is the coffin drop.
But I think it is a coffin
is a casket.
match. Really but I think WWE has that trademark casket match. I think it actually.
So if I die, I can't.
I think it is a coffin match. I'll have to look it up. I think you're right though, because he does the coffin drop. So why wouldn't it be the coffin match?
Yeah.
Darby was like choking out Moxley, and somebody in a black hood came up from behind to attack Darby Allin, and it was shockingly Daniel Garcia, who seemed to have joined the Death Riders after losing to them for months. And I think a heel Garcia would be kind of cool.
Yeah, but he needs to like grow his hair out or grow a beard or something.
He needs to do something. Yeah.
He's too like clean cut.
No, he really is. He needs to like let something go, because he had a match on. I didn't put it down, but he had a match on Collision, and like the only thing he changed was like, I think he had like shorts on, like black, not basketball. No, maybe they were like basketball stuff, but that was the only thing he changed. So he needs to like grow his hair out or let something grow out. Not like Yuta, where you can't even see his face.
I kind of like that look though.
I love Wheeler Yuta, man. I don't know what it is, but he's a really good performer too.
He is.
On Collision, the AEW Unified Championship started with the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita defeating Anthony Bowens, and obviously the next match was the champion Kazuchika Okada defeating Michael Okowu. The only other there was another $500,000 match, but nothing happened. Nothing interesting happened, so we won't talk about that one. The only other AEW news I have is Lacey Lane, who was previously known as Kaden Carter, competed in the Ring of Honor tapings before Dynamite. I think this was her first in-ring since being released. I think. It didn't say she was hired or full-time or All Elite or part of Ring of Honor, but it's good to see her back in the ring. Because I believe Katana Chance doesn't want to do in-ring stuff till next year. I think she was doing an interview somewhere. But the last bit, and I didn't know there was this, there's a Fat Dude monthly magazine. Never heard of it. But they named Samoa Joe as the #1 fat dude of 2025. So good job, Samoa Joe.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. It was.
The Savannah Banana cheerleaders, the Mananas.
Yo, I love that. I love watching those.
They might be the big boys of the year.
The one really big dude.
Yeah, that wears his hat like with the bill flipped up.
Yeah,
he's the man.
Doesn't he cuts his sleeves and doesn't he tube top it too?
Crop top.
Crop top, yeah.
Tube top.
Tube top is just here. Yeah, he crop tops it, yeah. I love watching the Savannah Bananas.
Shout out to Savannah Bananas. They are one of the most, them and all the other teams too. They are the party animals.
The party animals, isn't there like firefighters or something?
Yeah.
There's 5 teams total. I think 5 or 6.
The visitors.
Because there's always a commercial for them when you're watching NXT.
Their outfits are all just great.
If they're ever up here, I want to go.
Oh, dude, they're selling out like Major League Baseball.
I know,
stadiums.
so they'll never be up here.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I would love that. Like,
I would love to see that.
WrestleMania, Royal Rumble. I would love to go to one of those.
Yeah,
and a Savannah Bananas
baseball game. Yeah,
I've been to a pro football baseball game.
100%.
I've been to a lot of different things, concerts, but like those 3 are probably my top.
Because it's like watching the Globetrotters, and I've been to, I don't know, 5 or 6 Globetrotter games, but I think the Savannah Bananas would just be a lot more fun.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God, and they always have like someone famous.
I'm always watching videos of like, they had Cena, they had Justin Timberlake, they had somebody from NSYNC. I don't remember who. Maybe Justin Timberlake.
Old players too. Like one had Roger Clemens. Like That's really cool.
It's really cool the stuff they do.
Look, man, entertainment and sport. Ooh, that's funny because that's wrestling.
That's wrestling. That's what we do. What a shocker. That's it for all the AEW stuff. So we can head into WWE for the weekend.
So you want to head into WWE or do you want to head into AAA first?
We can do AAA first. The event that I forgot about.
Yeah.
That you also forgot about.
I did not forget about.
Yes, you did, because you're the one that told me you forgot about it.
So we had the AAA event Worlds Collide, same day as SmackDown. Actually,
yeah, it was on right at 10. I was
September 12th.
Because normally, like, SmackDown goes a little bit over 10 o'clock, Raw goes a little bit over whatever time, and I was like, oh, they're gonna end right at 10. They ended right at 10, and you had to go. Obviously, it was on YouTube, but it was still like it was a good event.
So altogether, there was 7 matches. I'm not going to go too into detail. Just
That's why it was over at like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning.
Go over who was in the matches, who won the matches. The first one was 4 vs 4, an 8-man match with 2 minis, a mini on each side.
Yeah.
So you had La Parka, you had Mascarita Sagrada, which was what's his name from? He was the wrestler in WWE.
Sin Cara?
No, he was the mini.
Oh, El Torito.
El Torito, yes. Laredo Kid and Octagon Jr. versus Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wilde, Lince Dorado, and Mini Abisba Negro.
What are they? Is LWO faces or heels?
Not sure.
Because they were getting booed during this match.
I'm not really sure anymore.
I can't figure it out anymore.
But then again, AAA is weird.
AAA is weird.
Because Vikingo is supposed to be a face, and
well, yeah, but I mean, we've said it before. They're doing the 2018 Roman.
Yeah. I watched almost every single one of these matches.
I watched almost every single one. There's I think 1 or 2 that I missed.
This match was amazing. It was funny to have the minis in there, which was also not funny that they were in there, but it was a nice dynamic to the match. Because they say they're so over in AAA too. They're so over and they're actually good. Like they're not like
they need a title, like a mini world title, like just the only like a cruiserweight, just defended only
not
by
the cruiserweight.
It'd be like a mini world title.
The .1.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know either, but I feel like there needs to be a title for them because there's a lot of them in AAA.
There is. Overall, I think it was a very good match.
I don't know why, but seeing JBL on commentary too cracks me up watching all the AAA stuff.
It's funny that he had that big heel run against Eddie, and then Eddie. Ray, talking about like Mexicans and stuff, and then now he's doing commentary down there.
But like, even I don't know. It looks like he got stung by a bee too because he's there like this, like. It looks
obviously that wasn't JBL's real opinions. That was just his character. But right. It was just funny. Nonetheless.
Well, he even did stuff to El Torito when he was with. Damn, what the hell was that tag team name he was with?
I couldn't even think of his name.
They looked like
Los Matadors.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. The Colognes.
Yeah, they were the Colognes. Winners of that match was La Parka and the rest of them. The rest of the crew. I'm just saying La Parka.
La Parka and them.
I love La Parka.
Yeah.
Mascarita, Sangrade, Laredo Kid, and Octagon Jr. They won that match. Next, we had Fabi Apache versus Natalia for the #1 contender for the AAA championship. That is Reina de Reinas.
Yeah, Reina de Reinas. I think
Reinas.
Like. Yeah.
Winner of that match and new #1 contender for that belt is Natalia.
I like that version of Natalia better than WWE's version of Natalia.
Yeah, this one was a little more like
because that's the one that also goes to Bloodsport.
Yeah, I mean, she was showing a lot. Natalia is amazing in the ring. It's just her character that was always like, eh.
Yeah.
That match was absolutely amazing. Both of those girls literally went all out. I feel like if it was even longer, it would have been better.
Yeah.
But for the amount of time that they had, it's not like it was short, but for the amount of time that they had, I feel like
they definitely showed out.
Yeah, that was a banger, 100%. Next, we have the AAA Tag Team Champions, Pagano and Psycho Clown versus Kofi Kingston and Grayson Waller.
This was a hell of a match.
Xavier selling that head injury.
Did you see what actually happened on him?
Well, I mean, I just know from Raw how funny he was selling it too.
He had he had something to take out of the back of his head.
Like a medical,
Like an actual, oh man,
like a cyst or something.
not a cyst. This is gonna sound really random. Do you ever watch Dr. Pimple Popper? It's the stuff that she talks about. That's what he got taken out of his head. Let me see if I can pull up his Twitter.
So, yeah. So Xavier couldn't go in that match, so Grayson Waller stepped in for him. Like my protege said, like that.
I like that.
Big word, right? That was a really good match. But your winners and still AAA Tag Team Champions is Pagano.
He had a
and Psycho Clown.
lymphoma pulled out. He had that taken out of the back of his head.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Yeah. He said, he put on his Twitter, for those of you doubting that I had surgery yesterday morning, here's a pic before and after, plus the lymphoma that was carved out of the back of my head. And it's like in his hairline, right on the back, just a big lump, and yeah, that's what they pulled out. That's why he couldn't actually wrestle.
But the way he's selling it,
the way he's selling it was great.
Hilarious. After that match, though, the champs were about to get interviewed until they were disrupted by the Wyatt Six.
That was shocking.
That was
really shocking. I didn't see that at all. No, I didn't see that coming out at all.
The Six attacked both of the guys, beat them down, and held up the AAA Tag Team belts. There was speculation online that this could be setting up for like the Wyatt Six versus the Psycho Circus, which is
oh my god, that'd be disgusting.
A lot of people were talking about it. Obviously, just fans, not anybody of like source
official.
Wise. Official. Yeah. That's the word I'm looking for. I was gonna say significance, but then I'm like, wow, that would be mean. Fans aren't significant. But yeah, nobody official, but that would be insane.
That would be insane.
Absolutely insane. And you know what? I know I said I hate a Psycho Clown, but it's kind of growing on me. Especially when he rips
when he rips the front of his mask off, especially like Xavier standing there on the outside and he rips it off and Xavier turns around and he just books it.
After that, we had Lola Vice and Mystery Iguana versus Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez.
God, this was such a good match too.
Yeah, and there was
extras in this match.
There was extras.
It technically became a 3-on-3.
It was. Overall, the winners, I should say, was Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana. Man, I want to see Finn start winning though.
I want to see the Finn we saw last night. That's the Finn I want back.
To catch your breath. Yeah. I like when the announcers even said last night, "It's time to catch your breath."
Yeah,
like,
that's the Finn I want.
That music. We'll get into that when we get into
oh man,
NXT Homecoming.
If you haven't, you have to watch Homecoming.
Next we have the AAA Latin American Championship. Hio de Dr. Wagner Jr. versus Dragon Lee versus the NXT North American Champion Ethan Page versus JD McDonough.
This is the only match I did not see.
This was probably my match of the night.
This is the match because it was like, I don't know, 11:30, 11:45, and I was like, all right, let me take a 5-minute nap just to see. And I woke up, and these people came, and I was like, I'm not making the whole thing. And I never went back. I went back and watched the last match, but I never went back and watched this match.
So saying like,
I saw clips.
All the people in this match we know are good, right? A lot of these matches in the AAA or in Worlds Collide in general were Lucha Libre, but also had WWE kind of feel into it. This is like the only match I felt like was like, no. WWE feel like no. Like these four women.
Even with McDonough and Page?
Dude, honestly.
I'm going to have to go back and watch this match.
My opinion and all that of a lot of the internet wrestling community, which we know.
It's very, very toxic.
We can't agree on much. But a lot of people were saying JD McDonough might be the MVP of that match.
I'm going to have to go back and watch that match. They say that when he's in every match, though.
He's amazing.
The War Games match, which was the RKO off the top of the
I just don't want to keep giving him compliments and everything because it might give him a big head.
I don't know if it can get much bigger than it is.
Honestly, though, if you don't even want to watch the whole pay-per-view or whatever, PLE, whatever you want to call it, watch that match. That match was absolutely insane. The winner of the match, and still your AAA Latin American champion, is Hio de Dr. Wagner Jr. Is it Wagner or Wagner?
When I heard it was Wagner.
Was it Wagner?
Yeah.
I don't want to be pronouncing things wrong.
Yeah, that's all we do on this show is pronounce
like
wrong.
Nia Jax? Nia? I can't say Nia, but I guess never mind. Last match of the night.
Oh, this match.
And you okay?
No.
Want to go wipe? Jeez.
Yeah.
We have the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio, versus the AAA Mega Champion, Hijo del Vikingo, for the AAA Mega Championship.
I can't believe Dirty Dom won, yo. I can't believe.
That's why I was letting you do it.
I can't believe Dirty Dom won, yo. That's crazy.
You just yelled like you were in a Skinamax.
You gotta watch the. Did you see the end of it afterwards? Did it show it online? Him hugging everybody, but then going right over to Americano and hugging Americano.
Well, I mean, we know Americano rolls deep now too. So.
And I'm 100% sure that we're right on who the other two are.
But
ever since Raw,
your winner and new AAA Mega Champion, and also your new double champion.
I was gonna say only, but not only.
Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
I love the way they did it. Where like prior in the day, Ray was like, "You're doing the Mysterios wrong, whatever." And Dom was like, "If I win, you need to come out and put the title on me." I love that they did that way
because I think we're gonna say the same thing. I love that they did it that way because they played it up as a story of Dom's being disrespectful.
Right.
But in reality,
it's Ray honoring
his son.
Putting, because if he was a wrestler that didn't wear a mask, I don't think they'd be able to do it. Because under that mask he was happy and he was crying.
Oh God.
Under that mask he was doing that.
I like how they did it too because they gave that moment, even though it was supposed to be
a disrespectful thing. No, he did it of like, let me put this title, this world title, on my son because this is his first world title.
20 years down the road, when they think about that fact, I got to put the world title, the AAA world title on my son.
On my son.
Yeah, I like how they did it. That was good. That was really very, very classy.
Yeah.
And that was the end of that. That was, you know what? These worlds collide.
They're
PLEs.
So good.
They hit.
They're so good.
They don't miss. They're like Mello. They don't miss.
I was gonna say he missed last night, but no, he didn't.
No, he did not.
With the help of the Miz.
It's okay. Miz don't miss either.
Miz misses a lot.
Miz is one of the most...
Miz missed...
I will die on this hill. The Miz is one of the most consistent wrestlers since he started.
Miz missed the whole end of his main event at WrestleMania because he had a concussion and forgot what happened.
I still stand by my statement.
No, he is, but...
So we're moving on to SmackDown, where... I said this to you, and this is not going to make any sense at all. Not much went on, but a lot did go on.
No, it was a lot for like WrestlePalooza.
Yes. But we start off with
something happened on. Well, no, we'll get to it. But something happened on there that I feel like should have continued onto Raw. Especially the first part of SmackDown. I think.
The speculation that I had with the Y6 and the Psycho Circus.
Yeah.
There's another speculation that's happening that we'll get to when we get to Raw, which I might be even more excited about. Actually, I don't know. Because I did a lot more research on like Psycho Circus and stuff, and that would be sick.
I've never... I mean... So it's just... So the Psycho Circus is just Pagano and Psycho Clown.
No, there's more.
I was going to say, is there more? I was just about to look it up.
Yeah, go ahead, look it up.
If you looked it up.
But anyways, we start SmackDown with the U.S. Championship Open Challenge. Sami Zayn versus Rey Fenix. That was a very good match. Your winner and still U.S. champ, Sami Zayn. I loved when Cena did the open challenges. I love open challenges. It just gives people that you don't necessarily see get an opportunity, get one. So, next we have the Wyatt 6 promo on the Street Profits. I'm really intrigued on this. Like, where's this going? Are they finally going to pull the trigger and break the Profits up?
Even last night there was talks of it.
Next, we had the women's championship match. I spelt match wrong. That's what slipped me up. It says Matta. I'm not sure what that means. What's the matter?
What's the matter with you?
We have Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. The match ends in a double countout. After the match, Nia Jax attacks both Tiffany and Jade and lays them both out. And then the main event of the night was Drew versus Randy Orton. Drew ends up winning with the Claymore. After the match, Drew attacks Orton, tries to give him the Claymore through the announce table, kind of like what he did to Cody. Right before he goes to do the move,
Cody comes back.
Your boy.
Cody returns.
Our boy. The American Nightmares boy. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Whatever.
The American Dreams boy.
Ah, yeah. That.
There you go.
Cody Rhodes makes the save. Basically setting up their match for WrestlePalooza.
It wasn't. Was it? Did he say it at the end? I know he grabbed the mic. Cody grabbed the mic and said something. Did he actually say there's a match?
Yeah, there is a match.
It's not announced if there is. Oh, there it is. Never mind. Because it's not up here. Because there's matches and then it goes. Because it's really random. Because it shows matches here, and then it goes, cool. We're gonna put the pictures over here and put matches here.
So, did you look up the cycles?
I did. That looks really cool. I just did a quick little glimpse. Yeah.
Those against the wire.
Yeah.
That's something out of someone's nightmares.
No, it really is. That needs to be like a Firefly Funhouse match.
They might set that up for something in October.
Oh, that'd be cool to Halloween Havoc, even though that's NXT.
See?
Is Halloween Havoc... That's just a normal NXT, though. I don't even think it's a pay-per-view. They shouldn't make it a pay-per-view with that.
Yeah.
The one thing you forgot about on SmackDown, which the thing that I would wish would have led into Raw, the Brock Lesnar R-Truth stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, who are you? I'm Ron Cena. So you're Ron Cena.
He did break Brock, though.
He did break. You could tell he broke Brock. But I was hoping that... Because Cena opened SmackDown, I believe. Lesnar opened SmackDown. And then Truth came out. Truth was like, I'm here to defend my older brother. He's like, your older brother, but he's younger than you. And you're who again? You're Ron Cena? Or you Arch? Like, you could tell they fumbled, too. Because he's like, you're Ron Archer. He's like, no, I'm Ron Cena. I'm here to defend my brother John Cena. He's like, why have I never heard of you before? I was wishing when Cena came out on Raw, Cena was like, yeah, Lesnar also attacked my brother Archer. He ripped his pants, like Lesnar ripped his pants, and he's like showing the crowd. He's like, "Look, Stu, I even ripped my pants." Really random.
I think Brock is actually kind of having fun with this.
I think he is too, because I really think this is his last hurrah in WWE as well.
I don't know. I think he might have like after Cena's done, he might have another year.
Yeah,
they might give him a little.
Well, I mean, he doesn't come over every 3 or 4 years.
Think about the money he can make. When Cena's done, there's his retirement tour over. Now Lesnar's on one. Suplex City. Every city he goes to, a new shirt.
He does that now.
They'll sell more because it's last.
That could actually work.
Look, hire us. We're not the smartest people in the world.
We're not the prettiest. We're not the prettiest either.
That's why we're not on. Oh, I was gonna say that's why you don't put us on camera, but we are on camera. Mick Foley wasn't the best looking either, and everybody loves him.
No, and everybody loves him.
Yeah, exactly. Have a nice day.
What happened on Raw?
Okay.
Let's not worry. We shouldn't be on camera, so let's just keep talking about what happened on Raw.
What happened on Raw? As we come from our home state of Pennsylvania. Oh, I'm going for a cheap hop. Sorry.
Remember? They weren't in Pennsylvania.
No, we're in Pennsylvania. Mick Foley
you're trying to do the Mick Foley thing. Okay, I'm sorry. I ruined it. I ruined it.
Is this guy a wrestling fan?
I ruined it.
I really don't even know.
I could say Nia Jax the right way.
Yeah, and I could shut up unlike you. I don't know. So we're going to start Raw with the Cena promo.
Wow.
Promo.
Pro bono?
Primo.
He's doing it for free?
Primo, he had a sub. That's what happened.
Primo Cologne.
Oh, yeah, that was a match. Anyways, Cena promo talks about playing football at Springfield College. His promo was like...
I like how he was like, I played here for years, but you never heard of me because I was on the defensive line?
Offensive line.
He's like, I was the offensive line, so you never really heard of me.
No.
We would just come in and get our ass kicked, and then come in the next day and get our ass kicked, and then come in the next day and get our ass kicked.
That's kind of
like what I do here, he goes.
I like how it was just like the old school Cena type.
Yeah, promo. It felt like an
old. Like, am I afraid? Yeah. Can bad things happen? Yeah. But I'm never going to give up. I'm never going to back down. I'm like, oh, nostalgia.
It did feel that way.
And it's not Super Cena, because Super Cena would be like, I'll beat everyone.
Super Cena will be in the match after he gets like 4 F5s.
Yeah.
Did you see I don't think I sent it to you. Did you see the person that made the Cena versus Lesnar match?
With the toys?
With the toys?
Yeah, I did.
That was awesome.
I literally watched the whole thing. I'm sitting there, I'm watching the whole thing. I'm like, kick out!
Yeah, I watched the whole thing, and then I went, damn, I should send this to my brother. And then I don't know why I didn't. I totally forgot to, but it was really... I like the way, too, how he had Lesnar come out, and like when he did his like stomp thing, it switched to Cena coming out. It was really cool.
I love how, like, you were like, oh, I don't know if he's going to see this or not. Yeah, we eat freaking gummies the same way. Like, you didn't think I was going to see that too?
Yeah, neither one of us said it to each other either.
That's because we just know.
We were just like, it's a wrestling thing. He's going to see it.
We're like Mewtwo.
But I saw the Cowboys thing, and you didn't see the Cowboys thing.
I didn't see the Cowboys.
I don't know who that was on either. But as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, he's going to see it. It's the Cowboys.
Listen, that game almost gave me a heart attack.
After the Cowboys,
even though I didn't watch it, I was at work and I was literally following it on my phone, and I'm just looking down. It's like, okay, it's like 20 something to 20 something. I'm like, okay. Well, and then all of a sudden, like the Giants score. I'm like, oh no. Then the Cowboys score. I'm like, okay, we're good.
At least you could trash talk this weekend, though.
Then the Giants score, and then the Cowboys score, and then it goes into overtime. I'm like, what?
I didn't know when it was overtime.
Oh, dude, it went in the. I think it was like they were both in the 20s, and then. There was like 7 minutes left of the fourth quarter, or 6 minutes left, and all of a sudden the final score was 37-40.
At least you could trash talk now this weekend.
I could.
Couldn't last weekend. What happened? How'd the rest of Raw go? What are you looking at? How'd the rest? Don't make go get some lifesavers. How'd the rest of Raw go? What is your problem?
Why you gotta make a Philadelphia Eagles joke?
I didn't make a Philadelphia Eagles joke. I said nothing about the Eagles. They are, first of all, they're a joke.
We don't stand for the Eagles in this house. Even though everybody in this house is an Eagles fan except for me.
Are they really?
And Riley. Riley's a Cowboys fan.
Well, yeah, Riley's a fan whatever you are.
Yeah, everybody else.
I didn't know that.
No, like Logan don't like sports, but Zach and Amy are both Eagles fans.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Zach was talking shit.
I was going to say, you were probably quiet.
Oh, the next morning, he's like, hey, what happened to the game? I'm like...
It's probably, yeah, but it probably worse from her than it was from him.
I'm like, yeah, I control your allowance, so yeah, keep making the jokes. I'm petty, I don't even care.
As Amy's giving her more money, she's like, here you go. Here's a raise this week.
That's some bullshit.
She's like, how many times did you trash talk? All right, here's the extra money.
Well, you know what? I trash talk, and then now they do, so I can't get mad about it, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's how. I almost said that's how wrestling goes. That's how sports goes. What else happened on Raw?
I don't want to talk about it anymore. No. So backstage, LA Knight and Jey Uso are arguing, going at it like crazy. Pierce tries to calm him down. Basically, does the principal thing. Y'all come into my office.
Oh, yeah. Oh, because they started out. Yeah.
Pierce basically said he's not going to have anybody ruin WrestlePalooza, which I already foresee something happening in this match, and I'm going to give my opinion on it. I'll get it.
They're in the WrestlePalooza match.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so basically, they're arguing back and forth, and he said, "What do we got to take for this to stop?" Knight says, "I want a piece of the Bronson Reed and Breaker." Pierce said, "Fine, you have to find a partner." So he chooses Jimmy.
And then Jay's like, "Oh no, hell no, he's my brother." Like,
yeah. So I mean, this next segment kind of happened a little later in the show, but I'm bumping it up because it just kind of matches.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So I guess LA Knight goes to Jimmy. Jimmy's like, nah, man, you're putting me in a bad spot. I can't do that. He's my brother. Cool, whatever. Jay comes in and was like, yeah, you can't. Jimmy's like, wait a minute. Like, what do you mean? Like, I already told him that I'm not going to do it, but you told me I can't do it? And then he asked Jay, I don't see a Ula fall over.
Yeah, when he said that, I was like, oh, damn. I think that's what made Jay realize he's being an asshole.
And then Jimmy's like, no, I goes and finds LA Knight and is like, yo, I accept. I'm taking the match. So that is for later on tonight. Jimmy Uso. Later that night, Jimmy Uso, LA Knight versus Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker. Next we have Kofi versus Penta. Penta ends up getting the win with one of the coolest moves I've ever seen. The springboard Mexican driver. Yeah. I like how he's making the Mexican driver, but in all different ways.
Yeah, he's doing it like every different way he can.
That springboard is clean, though. I'm only stating this because I have a theory, and this is part of my theory, not Austin.
I was going to say, no, Waller's with that, not Theory.
We have a promo. I'm going to skip that for now. So backstage, we end up seeing Penta getting attacked and basically destroyed with a steel chair by the New Day and Grayson Waller.
Big G.
So what I'm saying and what I'm thinking is my theory is that Penta's in this battle with New Day and Waller, right? He might need some help.
Okay.
His help was in a tag team, which is no longer a team anymore. They're not really doing much with him.
Okay.
I think, and I'm going to call it now, because if I'm right...
I don't think I think I know where you're going, but I don't think you're right, because they already have a story going. But go ahead. Continue.
What's the story going?
No, continue.
I think Rey Fenix is going to end up helping Penta.
Oh, I thought you were going to go with Theory. I thought you were going to go with Austin Theory because of Waller in Theory.
Oh, no.
But they already have the War Raiders with Penta. Because the War Raiders even went, like, last week.
They helped him, but
yeah, but even this week, they were there. Like, they jumped in.
Where were they when out in the ring? They weren't out there with him. Who are you going to take? Your brother, or are you going to take some random people?
Obviously, you're taking your brother, but
Exactly.
I think their story is they already have the War Raiders.
What are they doing with Phoenix?
You think you need a third person? Where's the third person? Theory's the third person.
Oh, that would be kind of cool.
That would be kind of cool. He comes out with a mask on, too? Or his face painted or something?
What is he going to be? El Grande Atlantiano?
He could be.
It's from Atlanta.
Atlantiano.
My theory is they're going to end up getting Phoenix and Penta back together.
I mean, he's not doing nothing since his tag team partners.
That's what I mean. They were like literally slated to win the tag titles, and that was partners.
You still need a third person for that, though.
I mean, how long is Woods going to be out for?
Probably not long. The stitches probably have to heal. That's it.
This thing ain't going to go on forever.
No, all right. I mean, we'll see.
I'm just saying it. That's my call.
It'd be cool.
That's my call. It's not a sure shot, but I mean, it is what it is. Next we have the big promo between Rollins, Becky, Punk, and AJ.
That was a good promo.
That was good.
That was really good.
I feel like the first time AJ did the promo last week, it was a little like iffy, but I really liked her in this one.
I will say, you didn't hear it this week, and I should have brought it up last week when she first came back. I didn't realize there was more words in her theme song than "Let's Light It Up." Never knew that.
Really?
And the sad part is that song was in my wedding entrances at my reception. I had the Flower Girls come out to that song. Never knew there was other words besides "Let's Light It Up." Never knew it. I was like, wow, there's actually extra. Okay, but I don't know. That was just something that
What was your best man's song?
My brother came out to Enter Sandman because that's what the one he did Enter Sandman because that's what the football team comes out to. But I was like, okay, that's fine because Sandman came out to that.
Oh, it should have been I'm an Ass Man.
It was. Here we go. Let's see if I can remember them all. The Flower Girls came out to that. It was they were the Flower Girls and the Ring Bearer, so they came out to that. My brother came out to Enter Sandman. I obviously came out to Cena. My friend Cliff came out to Ziggler's because he even did the ass thing when he came out. My friend Jeff came out to Mark Henry because he looks like Mark Henry. There was one more, but I don't remember what my friend Steve came out to. I can't remember at all what he came out to.
I mean, those are okay choices. I would have had better ones.
What? This was also 11 years ago. You're not coming out to Seth.
No, I could come out to Shawn Michaels and start taking my clothes off.
Everybody would have left. Everybody would have been gone. There'd be nobody left. He cannot walk anymore, by the way.
No, he can't.
Oh my God. I thought he was riding a horse walking out last night.
There's something in the news about him.
There is. I didn't put it down. Did you put it down?
I didn't put it down, but I didn't know it in my head.
I know it in my head too.
Yeah.
He came out, looked like he was riding a horse last night.
So that promo was pretty good. Just basically hyping up their match.
I like how AJ was like, "I'm crazy. I'm what's she say? I'm Latin from New Jersey. Sometimes I shank a chick." I was like, "Oh wow, okay." Her new finisher is gonna be stabbing Becky.
Yeah, she went to Carlito's wrestling school. So earlier in the night, Bayley returned to help Lyra from an attack by Roxanne and Raquel. So after the whole like promo and everything, there was a backstage segment where Lyra goes back to thank her, and she's like,
you can hear her like yelling at her. Sorry.
So when she came out to help initially, she was like all weird and hugging everybody and stuff.
She came out. Well, first she came out like regular Bayley, and then she became Hugger Bayley, hugging Corey Graves and I can't think of the other guy's name. but like hugging people in the crowd and stuff. But yeah, and then she's in the back yelling at herself
and wearing an AJ Lee shirt.
Right.
Because that might be a nod to like when AJ Lee.
Because AJ wore a hugger shirt back in the day. Yeah.
But I kind of like where Bayley's character's going.
I didn't realize it. And I saw it on Twitter. She was wearing like a half black, half white shirt. Somebody put that up next to Batman the Animated Series Two-Face because he would always wear a half black, half white, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. I can see that.
Multiple personality, Bayley.
Yeah. Her theme is every song she's ever had when she comes out.
Just mixed.
Just a remix of all of them together.
So we're gonna move into the main event of the night. We have LA Knight and Jimmy Uso versus Breakker and Reed. The Bronze end up winning after the match. They attack Jimmy. Jay comes out, obviously to help his bro. Brings out a steel chair to make the save. Long story short with this, the Bronze leave. Jay and Knight are in the ring. Knight picks up the chair. Jay was like, "Oh, are you gonna whatever?" Jimmy's just down in the corner because he got the crap beat out of him.
I mean, that's where it always is.
So basically, Knight puts down the chair. They shake hands, and it's like, "Oh, we're cool, right?" Then Jay turns his back and boom, gets hit with the BFT. Done. Now this leads to another theory I have for the Worlds Collide. Not Worlds Collide. Wow.
Do you know how the match ended? Bronson Reed's finisher? Figured out what it's called. That's the Jagged Edge.
Yeah.
Remember we were trying to figure that out when we talked about it during Clash? Because we were like, oh, they said there was a move to Jagged Edge. And then they were like, oh, Bronson Reed hit the Jagged Edge. And I went, oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily know either. I just know the tsunami.
I just know the tsunami and where the party at. But, I mean, that's it's a different Jagged Edge.
Yeah, giggity. So, yeah, that's interesting. And I feel like this match at WrestlePalooza between the Usos and the Bronze,
Knight's going to interfere.
Knight is going to cost the Usos the match.
Yeah. I feel like that too. Obviously, I mean, it kind of feels like he's thrown in it. Obviously, he's not because he had a storyline like before the Usos were back together and stuff. But I feel like he can get out of the storyline now. Like you were in it because you wanted a title shot. Now you're focusing on Breakker and Reed. Like you can go back to Seth. Go back and interfering in those matches maybe because then that'll have the feud with you and Punk.
What if he joins Seth?
I was thinking about that too. There's a slight possibility because look at Breakker. There's a slight possibility that he joins Seth.
But I mean, that would be, I don't know, that would be kind of like the Evolution formula though.
Yeah.
Two vets and two younger guys.
Yeah. I can see that.
Can you imagine?
That
would shock everybody.
They technically already have two vets with him and Becky.
Yeah. Big time backs.
I like how when he was talking about Becky during that promo way before, I go, he's gonna go Becky freaking Lynch, and then he goes Becky freaking Lynch, and I went, wow, okay.
The best couple in wrestling.
I think we're 100% right on who the other Americanos are. From this week, you can tell the one on the left was definitely Pete Dunne, and the one on the right was Pete Dunne, and the one on the left was Taylor Bate. 100% sure this week.
Tyler.
Did I say Tyler Bate?
You said Taylor.
Oh, Tyler Bate, yeah. Because there was pictures of Pete Dunne. He was producing he produced some of Worlds Collide. And there was a picture of him kind of scruffy like here, and you could see that in that mask he was wearing on Raw. And then the other dude, I don't know, just the way he was standing and his mannerisms, I was like, okay, that's
I think he wears the
Bate.
full face mask because he doesn't want to shave.
And the other one was definitely, the way he was standing and like his mannerisms, I was like, okay, that's definitely Bate. I don't know what they're doing, especially when they did the stupid Spider-Man point to each other, but there's a trios title in their future somewhere. I don't know if AAA has them. WWE needs to make them if they don't. So we're going to start with NXT Homecoming. We talked about this before. We usually just do like appearances, title matches, but I think we're doing all of Homecoming just because it was basically all appearances throughout the night. Because it was just appearance after appearance. We will start with, they did the old, I don't know who sang the song, but they did the old NXT song and NXT entrance with new wrestlers, which I thought was awesome. I wish, like, when they would do
by the way, you know who the first ever NXT champion was?
Paige.
Huh?
Paige.
Men's.
Seth Rollins, I know.
Okay, I was just
I
wondering.
understand, I know.
I was just wondering if you knew If you
Yeah, because he
remember-
was Hunter's dick rider back then, just like he is now. Yeah, dude.
Look, I would much rather Seth be Hunter's dick rider than your boy Cena being Vince's dick rider.
Wow.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh!
Wow. Who rode whose dick longer, I wonder?
Cena's career has been longer, right?
Yeah, but Vince hasn't been there for how long? Wow, you said Vince without saying Vince no more. First of all,
Oh, that's how upset I am.
there's a red flag right there.
I'm not even censoring myself anymore.
That's okay, because we have to say his name anyways in the news later on. I wish when like Rod did her anniversary, they went back to the original stuff, but they've had like the new wrestlers in it. I don't know why, but that was really cool to me. Hunter came out. Hunter started it, because we're back in Full Sail. This is where NXT started. Then he said something, but then HBK waddled out because it looked like he was riding a horse because his knees are that bad. He thanked Triple H for everything that he did, and this was where he started from. And then Triple H was like, "What if I wanted it back?" And I went, "Is HBK going to go, cool, I'll just go to the main roster and take all those millions of dollars you just got from Saudi?" That's when Regal came out, because during the day they announced Regal's going to be there, Finn's going to be there, Bianca's going to be there.
I think Regal's way past that clause that he can't appear on TV anymore.
He's got to be way past that. It's been way over a year. But he just came out, and people are in the crowd are yelling War Games, and he's like, "Excuse me, that's my thing." He's like, "Can we edit that out?" And he just yells War Games. And I'm like, are they really going to do like a past versus present NXT War Games? That would be awesome.
That would actually be really
That would be really... I don't think he came out and did the shtick, and they're not going to do it. It was really weird because then like Charlotte and Alexa came out. But I wish they would have went more into the... Are we just doing this? Are we just saying the War Games as the stick? Or are we actually going to do a War Game somewhere? Because it's usually in like October, November. And if they do it there, does that mean they're not going to do a Survivor Series? Or is it going to be part of Survivor Series? Or is this just the thing that they said to say it? I don't know. It wasn't brought further onto that. I wish it would have. The first match of the night was the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions Charlotte and Alexa versus Tatum and Izzy. It was a really good match. I like how it started out too, because Izzy's holding her doll and Alexa's holding... I always forget that doll's name.
Lily?
Yeah. And they both like head tilt the same way. They both like backed up the same way. It was kind of creepy because they were mimicking each other. Obviously, Charlotte and Alexa did win, though. I don't think there was any... I think that was the only title match of the night. I don't even think there was any others. No, there was one more. But there was no changes. Then they had Trick and Mello versus DIY. I loved DIY coming out separately to their old music. That was awesome. I didn't realize it was... If Ciampa came out and he pulled... I don't know why, but he stood up and he had his face painted, and I was like, I've never seen Ciampa with face paint on.
That was like during his like Psycho run.
It was cool that he did it black and gold, though. It was kind of cool.
After he like destroyed Gargano.
Yeah.
When they broke up.
He had his face paint. I don't know why I don't ever
He would also wear a mask sometimes.
I remember the mask. I do remember the mask. Because it was like a Punisher
was,
style mask.
I was a massive Trick and Mello fan. I was
before Mello went up, yeah. I was happy to see it too, and it was an awesome match. They won with the help of the Miz because the Miz
is awesome.
Gave the skull crushing finale to, I think, Gargano, and then Mello hit. It's not called Mello No Miss. What's it called?
Alley oop.
It's not called the alley oop. He hit. It doesn't even say on here. It says the Miz suddenly appeared and hit Gargano with the skull crushing finale, tossing him back into the ring and allowing Trick Mello Gang to win. Maybe it is called Mello Don't Miss. Mello Don't Miss. I wish it was on here. I don't know why it's not. But then they were all up top. They were with each other. I feel like they're gonna break up though because Miz doesn't like that Mello's challenging for the U.S. title this week. Or is he gonna help Mello win and actually win the title?
That'd be sick if Mello won. He deserves it.
He deserves more. I feel like he hasn't really had anything on the main roster. Mm-mm. He definitely deserves better than that. Next, there was the North American Championship, Ethan Page versus Tyler Breeze. I love Tyler Breeze, man. I'm so glad he's back like that. I mean, I don't know if he's back permanently, but I'm so glad that
NXT is gorgeous.
He'll win the title. It would have been cool, but obviously, if he's just here for a one and done, he's not going to win it. Paige won it, and then afterwards, they don't have it on here, but Dr. Wagner Jr. was in the crowd holding up his title, so maybe they'll do like a title versus title at some point in time. That'd be really cool. Tavion Heights was in the back with Priest. Priest was talking how, I remember this too, Priest was talking how when he was in NXT, he won the North American title, and he's like, I had this great celebration right over there, because he was in a hot tub with like 4 women, and the Hunter did the normal picture, but he's standing behind the hot tub pointing at Priest. I remember that as like one of the big things. But they announced for No Mercy, which I believe is next weekend, it's going to be Tavion Heights versus Ethan Page for the North American title. So after the backstage stuff, it was the Grayson Waller effect with Obafemi and Trick Williams. It was announced during that it's title versus title next week, and then the winner gets Ricky Saints at No Mercy. Maybe can this be Oba's last NXT run? I don't think Trick beats him, but I don't see either one of them with both titles.
I mean, I could see Trick because
with both titles,
because like a lot of people say Trick is like he's just about there.
There was a lot, so
but
after
like Oba is like
there, like been there.
Oba can go to the main roster and realistically look at it on paper, and he could beat anyone.
He really could.
Brock Lesnar, he could beat him.
Oh my god, can you?
Cena,
I would love to see him versus Brock Lesnar. I would like to see him versus Breaker.
Reed, he could beat them.
Did he face Breaker when Breaker was in NXT? I don't even think they fought each other.
He's believable to beat anyone, and he has the look, he has everything.
After that match, if you hopped on Twitter, almost every talent in TNA was like, I can't believe it's 2 NXT guys going for the TNA title. Something needs to happen. This needs to change. That needs to change. And there's talks of like a TNA invasion angle from like the WCW, WWE back in the day. That would be really cool. Yeah. Because there was a lot of them. Like Santana was one of the ones. James Storm put the old Invasion logo. He tweeted that out, and that's all he put out. And I was like, oh my god! If you're an Invasion angle.
If you're looking at this, I know like a lot of people say, "Oh look, WWE is burying TNA."
They're really not though,
because WWE is the big corporation. So technically, NXT right now is the bad guy.
Right.
Trick Williams is the bad guy.
Right.
What's going to happen is either there's an Invasion angle or someone from TNA is going to win that title back, and now they're the freaking hero.
They're going to be
They're going to be the guy now. So like, this is the Rocky movies. You're getting beat, and then all of a sudden you're going to get that redemption, and then now boom, TNA triumphs over evil.
This is, and we've said it on here before. This is definitely better than when AEW was with TNA.
Oh yeah.
Because that was let's just squash TNA and give every title to every one of our people.
And before you go any further, think about how spoiled we are now. You literally have AEW that works consistently with New Japan and obviously owns Ring of Honor right now.
Yeah, but they're even doing stuff with CMLL too.
But you also now have WWE who works with TNA so closely and
AAA.
Bought AAA.
Bought AAA, yeah.
That's insane.
You have...
Years ago, AEW, you might have would have guessed, but WWE, never.
No, you never would have. No.
You weren't even allowed to say another company's name on TV.
Because it was, we're just buying the company and we're getting rid of all their stuff.
Spoiled.
Yeah.
I love it. Wrestling's amazing.
So after that stuff, they went to commercial. After commercial, Lexus King was in the ring. I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't even remember what he was saying in the ring. I wasn't really paying attention until I heard a certain music come on. Old school Finn Balor came out. And he was like, everyone was like, oh man, we miss this Finn Balor. This would be a great Finn Balor right now, especially with the way the crowd interacts with everybody. Because he did the old school, threw his arms up and everything. I loved it. And then he was on the, all that happened was he was on the corner finishing his entrance, and Randy Orton Jr. came out, attacked Lexus King. He did the coup de grace. He had some, I don't know, he like had a flag or like a towel or something, and he held it out, but I couldn't see what it said because the angle like was really dumb. Because he was standing this way, and like the camera angle was this way, and you couldn't see at all what he had on the rag that was with him or whatever.
You want to hear something interesting that happened?
Yeah.
So remember I told you my WWE 2K save got corrupted?
Oh yeah.
Well, I redid it, and I was playing matches last night, and I don't usually set up rivalries until after the major pay-per-view because they go from like pay-per-view to pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So I just kind of let it do its own thing. So I get past the pay-per-view, and I go and look at rivalries, and I have it set on to where tag teams could break up or form without me doing it. I think it's cool. It's organic. So in a tag team on NXT is Dempsey and Lexus King. I'm looking at it. I'm like, I didn't do this. Why is this to get? And then I thought to myself, I'm like, oh,
You did do it.
no, they're both second generation wrestlers.
Oh.
It didn't do that on purpose. It was just so happened. But I'm like, I'm gonna leave it
Yeah.
because it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
If you think about it, like
I like it
it
more.
just randomly became a team.
Has there ever been, now that you said second generation, this had me thinking, has there ever been a generational rivalry? Does that make sense? Like, it never happened, but let's say, like, Regal and Brian Pillman were in a rivalry, and that led to Charlie Dempsey and Lexis King in a rivalry.
I mean, Cody can go beat up Charlotte. That'll continue that one.
Cody could beat up Charlotte. That'd be a cool thing, though. Like, I don't think that's ever happened anywhere.
Like our dads fought now, or the kids are gonna fight.
Yeah, like our dads fought, and that's making the kids fight.
I mean, didn't
There's got to be something somewhere.
Cody's dad and The Rock's dad fight?
Maybe. I don't know. That's something that
We're gonna have to look into that.
That'd be a cool thing.
Generational rivalries.
A generational rivalry. Like,
There's the bloodline got to be in there somewhere because there's 11,000 of them.
Like did Bob Orton have a rivalry with anybody that Randy then did? Or even his grandpa?
Maybe DiBiase?
Yeah, but he didn't. Did he have a rivalry with Junior?
Yeah, when Legacy broke
I mean,
up.
they broke up, but that
And
wasn't.
Orton just went over both of them.
Yeah, they broke up. They didn't really like. It didn't really. I don't know. To me, a rivalry goes on for like at least a couple months. That'd be a cool podcast episode that we keep thinking of. So there was a backstage segment. I don't know what point in time it was, but that we talked about. Now that we said Charlie Dempsey was in the back talking about something with Ren Sinclair.
And
She says like it's glorious, and that's when Bobby Roode comes out, and she was like, "Can you do the thing? Can you do the thing?" And he's like, "Absolutely." I don't know why. To me, I thought he was going to rotate. Like he was, I thought he was standing on the thing, and I thought he was going to rotate, and he just goes, "Absolutely glorious." And then does she say Joe Hendry, and then he just like I don't know
because she was like it's just like him. And
oh,
he's
yeah.
Like, oh yeah,
and he goes, don't say. And she goes,
it's just like Joe Hendry, and then he comes out.
And he comes out. Yeah, that was really cool. That was a cool thing to see because then they shook hands, and he was like, from one TNA champ to another. That was awesome seeing you come out at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
and that was a really cool thing.
Not only is Bobby Roode a original TNA type vet, black and gold, but he's also NXT black and gold vet, but he's also a TNA vet.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what
Pure Money, Team Canada. He was awesome. That I used to love that old TNA man, but that was a really cool thing to see. Then the main event of the night was Rhea Ripley, Stephanie Vakir, and now Lyra Valkyria because we'll talk about it in the news, but Tiffany Stratton got hurt. They went up against Fatal Influence.
You know, props to Lyra though. Last minute,
right?
Yeah, all right, I'm in the match. Fine, cool.
They were like, because it was announced during the day, I think on Tuesday, maybe even Monday. But she was like, "Yeah, I'll do it, no problem."
She's such a go worker, Lyra.
They defeated Fatal Influence. Near the end of the match, JC Jane was gonna leave, and the number one contender, Lola Vice, came out. She like did her weird spinning back fist thing to smack her back in the ring, and then Rhea hit her with a riptide. That ended the night. I saw it this morning. They wasn't shown. This is one of the like things that a fan put online. It was Lola Vice, Rhea, Damian Priest, one or two more people in the ring, and they're all like, "Yeah, we might be here, we might be there, but we're all NXT. We're always all gonna be NXT." It was a really cool thing to see. Like, I wish that was one of the things they would have had on TV. Like all the people. I think Finn was even part of it. Like everybody that's main roster now. Go in the ring and be like, "Yeah, we're always going to be NXT."
I don't think people understand the original Black and Gold, how much of an impact that had. People literally stopped watching Raw and SmackDown and only watched NXT.
Only watched NXT, especially when
it was insane.
And it was only on the network, so you had to have the network at that time.
You had Finn, you had Shinsuke, you had all these people.
Joe, KO, Sami Zayn.
Mm-hmm.
I like how they announced Bianca Belair's going to be there. She was just in the crowd. She was like, "Yeah, hi, I'm here." Why even what?
Did they lie?
No, they didn't lie, but like, I wouldn't. Well, I guess she's not the only one that didn't do an in-ring thing. I guess the Bobby Roode stuff because they announced he was going to be there too. But
so, do you have much for the news?
I only have
except for the big things.
Things that we're talking about. I don't really have any of the smaller stuff. If you want to bring up that stuff.
I do have one thing about the video game because I always talk about it. WWE 2K25 has 2 new wrestlers added to the Hall of Legends section in the Island game mode. Goldberg and Nikki Bella are now in the game. Also, the new Attitude Era Superstars pack with Mark Henry, D'Lo Brown, New Age Outlaws, Billy Gunn, and Road Dogg, and Victoria all dropped actually today.
Isn't there a thing too? Then I thought I saw over the weekend you can get like TNA AJ.
Yeah, he's in my faction. Yeah.
He's only in the My Faction thing, okay.
But those my faction things, if once you unlock them, you can use them in the regular game mode.
Oh, okay. But it's like his like TNA music and everything.
Yeah,
that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, because Abysses is still his. Abysses is TNA music.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't have any. I mean, he doesn't have WWE music.
I do have that. Last week, WWE Hall of Famer Jerry the King Lawler suffered a stroke.
Oh, I had that too. I forgot to put that down.
It was said to be a minor, but this led to him to withdraw from several scheduled appearances. Like I said before, it's a minor stroke, and he has been released from the hospital, and he's recovering at home now. So, best wishes to the King.
That sucks. That's like our commentary team, him and JR.
Yeah, it was. On another sad note. Sad but positive in the same light. Former WWE and AEW star Maria Kanellis announced that she was treated for type O skin cancer. Luckily, it was caught early enough, and she had the cancer removed. So, congratulations on that.
Yeah, that does suck.
Unfortunate.
That is a scary thing.
Obviously, but glad to see those two are actually recovering and doing well. So. Enough for my negative Nancy side of things.
Don't you have the Shawn Michaels thing? I don't have the Shawn Michaels thing.
Oh yeah. Well, Shawn Michaels has reported that he's going to have double knee replacement surgery.
Which, I mean, if you watch NXT, you'd be able to tell because he's getting really, like, he always had a bad walk, but he's getting really bad.
And also, if I'm going to stay down the path of negativity, Tiffany Stratton was injured in her championship match with Jade Cargill on SmackDown, which is why she was pulled from the NXT Homecoming event. It wasn't initially said what it was, but a lot of speculation is saying that it was a concussion.
I think it was a concussion from when she was on a turnbuckle and she did a moonsault to the outside.
It was a moonsault, yeah.
And Jade wasn't there, and you can see her smack her head off the ground. It looked really bad.
Best wishes to her.
Yeah,
speedy
hopefully
recovery.
It's a speedy recovery.
Longest reigning current champion in the company.
Yeah, I'm hoping she doesn't have to give it up. Like,
no, I don't think so. Concussion.
Yeah, but a week or two. No, isn't it longer than that?
Really?
I thought it was closer to a month.
Depending on how bad.
Hopefully it's a quick one, because I don't want to.
Because there was reports that Octagon Jr. had one.
Oh yeah, and he did wrestle over the weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, so hopefully it's not a bad one. So to go for the main topics for this week.
Before you get in.
Oh, go ahead.
A bad one or her history. If she's had multiple.
Which I don't think she has.
Longer.
I don't think she has.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it from a football standpoint.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
Multiple, you're out longer. But if it's like a one-time thing, like it's a couple weeks.
Fair,
or something.
like Corey Graves. That's why he's not anymore. Well, no, he's cleared. I forgot. He got cleared last year.
Yeah, but then again, you never know.
Right. So the main topics for the week. TKO talked a lot of shit this week, and it's not cool at all. The first part is TKO president Mark Shapiro states that Vince McMahon was primarily pricing tickets for families and wasn't focused on maximizing the opportunity to increase said prices like TKO was focusing on doing. So there's a positive for Vince, which who knew that was going to happen on this show? We never saw that coming.
No.
But that really... We'll go to the other part and then we'll talk about it all together. TKO president Mark Shapiro states that they are focused on further increasing ticket prices for WWE events. And I quote, WWE is not where the UFC is yet on ticket yields. We have our work to do there, but we've seen a meaningful increase as evidenced by the 59% margin second quarter. Ticket yields and site fee pays a big part in driving that. We know we have more room to grow. Why do we know that? Because UFC is breaking records everywhere they go. This is via Goldman Sachs conference. So basically they're going to raise ticket prices even more and take out families, kids, all that. And it's going to be basically, to me, that sounds like it's going to be a UFC event where it's just all celebrities in the whole crowd.
Well, I hate to say it this way, but I know you're not a big sports guy. Welcome to sports.
No, this is going to sound bad.
Because the average family could barely go see a professional baseball or football game now unless you're like lucky or sitting in the absolute nosebleeds, and even then it's insanely expensive.
I mean, you're going to say it that way. I'm going to say it this way because that was more you. This is towards me. Welcome to Disney. That's what they do. They try to price out the normal family by raising ticket prices every year.
No shit.
So, like, it's just...
$6,000 to go to Disney with your family.
It sucks because, like, we've been saying we want to go to a WWE event, but, like, how much is it going to be when it gets here? $100 a ticket for the normal...
I'm going to have to freaking...
For the normal seats that we're going to make that OF pretty soon.
I have to prostitute myself out.
People will be giving you money to put it back on.
I don't care. Just give me the money.
It sucks. Like,
why? Take it off.
Why are they doing this? Well, I mean, we know why. I said why, but, like... They just got $500,000 for which we didn't even talk about.
Well, Mark Shapiro must be like his gimmick must be the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
He must be. We didn't even talk about this. They announced WrestleMania 43 is going to be in Saudi Arabia.
Well, I hope your biggest rival is IRS.
And it was announced that they got $500 million for having that WrestleMania there. When WrestleMania next year, Las Vegas only put in an offer of $5 million. So you're going from $5 million to $500 million.
Hot take, WrestleMania should not be anywhere but North America.
Along with the other part of the top stories of this week, Andrade is randomly gone from WWE.
Where'd he go?
No one has any idea.
South America?
He was moved to the alumni section on WWE.com. There was talks that he goes to WWE. There was talks that him and Ray were supposed to win the tag titles at Clash in Paris.
Ray Phoenix.
Yeah, Ray Phoenix. I'm sorry. There was talks that it was part of the wellness program. He failed. No one has any idea. He's just randomly gone from WWE. I have no idea. No one really knows. He did put out a tweet either Sunday or Monday with a note saying, "Thank you, WWE. Why are you thanking them if you ghosted them?" Maybe he didn't want to be on Charlotte. Maybe he didn't like seeing Charlotte because they're both on SmackDown. I think Charlotte's on SmackDown, right?
Well, now they're both on both shows because the women's tag champions can go to either show.
Well, now he's
because there's only one set of tag belts.
He isn't on either show, so it doesn't matter. It's just I don't know. It's really, there's nothing about like a split. There's nothing about
I do like that though.
Money costs.
How the women's tag champions
can go to all three.
Show. Yeah.
Can go to all three and go to NXT.
Well, yeah.
I like that because I didn't like how NXT had their own women's tag titles. They didn't have that many women to have the tag titles. I think that was it for the main topics for this week for the news, unless anything happened while we're sitting here, but I doubt it.
I don't have anything else.
Do you have a promo for this week?
Yeah, people who don't know geography.
Holy fucking! I knew that was coming.
We just literally cut a promo on each other before. I don't really have that much of a promo.
CM Punk calls WrestlePalooza a ridiculous name. Sure, Punk, that's fine.
Not a hot take, because
Not a hot take. WrestlePalooza is dumb. I feel like that was more ESPN than WWE.
Personally, I don't have a promo. We already yelled at each other enough.
I have a promo for this week.
Oh, here we go.
I already told you about it. This had to happen on Monday. So it was already... I mean, I talked about it last week because I cut a promo on myself for losing my keys.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm not going to say the name of the place, but I went to a car dealership right over here. Nobody knows where we're at, so I can say right over here. I called beforehand, and they were like...
I know which one.
They were like, yeah, don't worry about it. As long as you bring your license and your registration, we can look up the stuff that we need. That was from somebody that is a friend of a family member, so I was like, all right, cool. I get there. He was busy, so I went to the older guy, and I was like, hey, I need to get a new set of car keys. Well, do you have the code for the car keys? And I was like, no, that's why I'm here. I was told if I bring my license and my registration, you guys can look it up. All right, no problem. So he's sitting there looking up stuff. How many miles are on the car? I guess that makes sense. I don't know. Not really. I also don't know how many miles are on the car. I was like, I don't know, 60,000. I was wrong. It's like 77 or something. But I don't think that part matters. So then he's doing other stuff. What's the color of the car? Why do you need to know the color of the car? First of all, you're looking at the VIN, which has the color of the car in it. But why does that matter? Does a black car get a different key than an orange car, than a red car, than a white car? I don't know. That didn't really make a lot of sense to me. It could have been because he was making sure that I was the right person for the car, but yet the registration, and you had my registration and my driver's license, which have the same name and the same address on them.
And one has a picture.
Oh, the picture of yeah.
I mean, your license.
I was like nobody has the picture of the car. It was just really random. But then I said something to my dad, and I was like, it doesn't make sense. And he was like, well, they're just double checking everything. What are you double checking? You had everything there that matches. I don't know why you needed the color of the car. I was like, oh, can I customize the color of the key fob? Is that what you're asking me the color for? I don't know. To me, that just didn't make sense. But it wasn't as bad as I thought. It's only going to be just around $200. It's not bad. Some people were saying it's going to be close to $500 or $600. So
until you get it shipped back to you, shipped back to our place of work. Hey, we found this in a trailer.
That's probably where it is. I'm pretty sure it fell out in a trailer, but that's okay. It's no big deal. It can be wherever it wants to be. I guess that's really it. If you don't have a promo, we talked for a long ass time.
We did talk for a long ass time. A very long time.
That's okay, because I don't think the podcast is going to be long this week, because shockingly it's WrestlePalooza predictions, because WWE needs to have a pay-per-view
every day,
every 2 weeks.
No, I don't have one. You know what? I'm kind of promo. I've been so busy with back to school and stuff around. I don't have time for a promo.
You don't have time to get annoyed by anything?
Honestly, no. I'm kind of just gliding through life like blind at this point. Shit's happening. I'm just like,
I'm proud of you.
Why?
Because usually you freak out about shit like that.
You know what? I can't anymore.
Why can't you? You can. You're being a better person for once in your life.
Oh, wow.
I'm being pot. It's a good thing.
Well, I'll work on growing as a person, and you'll work on simple geography.
That's it for this week's episode.
Thank you.
That's it for this week's episode. We gotta go. We can't do this no more. This might be the last episode, you guys.
See ya. We'll not see you next week.
Later, guys. Welcome back to the D&D Talk Wrestling Weekly Rewind,
where we hit the news inside and outside of the ring. Stay tuned for later on. So we have fuck me.
Welcome back to the D&D Talk Wrestling Weekly Rewind,
where we hit the news inside and outside of the ropes. We have fuck